Hi guys, in this tutorial we're going to look at this requirement. In the last 3 tutorials we've been looking at different requirements just to get more practice because more practice is going to help you build that SQL skill that you want to build. So we're going to continue that trend by looking at this requirement. So we have this requirement and we need to write a query that meets what you're looking at on your screen. So the requirement says return the first name and hire date of male employees hired from 1st January 2003 up until 1st January 2004. So the first thing you want to do before I write the query, let's do a quick select from our employees table. So a quick select will show all that we have in the table. So now we have this. So it's good to be looking at this table while we write the query. So the requirement says return the first name and hire date. So it means I'm only returning two columns. So select first name, hire date. If you've not been following us from the first video, these are columns from this table. You can see this is first name and this is hire date. So we are selecting these two columns from this old table. So we say select first name, hire date from which table? We are selecting from employees, from employees. So this is the first line of the query. Then what are the conditions we have in this requirement? The first one says return first name and hire date of male employees. So that means I don't want to return all the gender or all the records because we have two gender. We have female and we have male. You see, M and F. So, but in this requirement, we only want to return the male employees. So we're going to say anytime you need to add a condition or a filter, you need to say where where do we get male from? What column brings that? That's gender. So we say where gender equals male. So that's the first condition. So we just met this condition. We just added this filter. So let's see if we have more conditions. And hire date from 1st January 2003 up until 1st January 2004. So in order to hire this, I'm going to say and hire date. Look at the hire date here. So and hire date between. So you have to put in this date the way it's been formatted. So here we have year and we have the month and the day. So it's going to be I had it between 2003 January 1st. So between this date and the other dates. So it's going to be 2004. So between these two dates. But you know what? If I run, let me bring this down and I'm going to remove this so we can have some space. Good. So if I run this query, let's see, is this is not going to run. So select first name, hire date. These are the two columns we want to return from employees. where gender equals male, so we only want to see male employees, and hire date between 2003 and 2004. So male employees hired between 2003 and 2004. Let's run and see. Now this is not running, and this is deliberate so that you see that you need to understand this um, error message whenever you have it. So it can point you in the right direction. It's there to help you. So it says line 3 and higher date between this and this. And the hint is no operator matches the given name and argument types. You might need to add explicit typecast. This was going on here. Remember I told you that this is like your date is like string. Whenever you are referring to a string, just like the mail, we put it in quotes. You have to do the same thing. So you put these in quotes, these in quotes. You put these in quotes, you put these in quotes. So now let's run and see what you have. Now it's fine. We have 31 male employees. Okay, so now we don't have gender column here, so we can see that it's all male. So I'm just going to go up here and include gender so we can see that we are doing the right thing. So let me make some space so it looks better. So now let's run again. Good. So this is what we have. 31 employees. What are the conditions we have? Gender has to be male. When you come here, you see that all we have is M, that's male, 31 records, and hire date must be between 1st of January 2003 and 1st of January 2004. Let me let me order this so we can validate easily. So we say order by let's order by hire date ascending. So this is going to arrange this date in ascending order. So it's going to start from 2003 down. Okay, so when I run this, of course we still have 31 records. So you see, because we are ordering by higher dates in ascending order. So you see, from 1st of January to 14th of January, 28th, 26th of January, like that. Then it goes until it gets to 2004, if you have anything like that. So you see how we have. So we don't have anyone in this category that is a male. So these are how we have. So we don't have any male who was hired on that date. I guess we might have different results if we change something here. Let's say we want all employees hired between this date and this date. So say we don't want this. Let's say we don't want gender. We want all employees. So we don't need gender. So let's just say we're going to bring this up. This makes sense. So this is select first name, gender, hire date from employees. I've removed the male condition. So let's see all the employees. And in this, we are expected to have more records because we are not filtering with male. We want all the both male and females hired between these dates and these dates. So where hire date between this date and this date, that's the only condition we have. And of course, we're going to order the results. So let's see what we have. Now we have 75. It's gone up because we are not filtering with male. So you see what we're going to have. Let's go to the gender. You see we have both female. and male. And now, you see, um, from 2003, let's see if we have 2004. Yeah. So we have one. And you see it's female. We have one female, Allison, was hired on these dates. Okay. So that's how to do it. Don't forget, spend time, um, go over this query, make sure it makes sense to you. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.